Welcome to History and Government. History is an account of events that took place in the past. On the other hand, government refers to the political direction or control exercised over a community or a state. In this CD, we are going to look at various topics which include sources of history and government, early man, early agriculture in Egypt and Mesopotamia, social, economic and political organization of Kenyan societies in the 19th century, contacts between East Africa and the outside world up to 19th century, and national integration. You will be expected to attempt the exercises and quizzes provided in every topic. The background tab contains exercises that will assist you remember what you learned in the previous lessons. Learn and enjoy.
Sources of information refer to where history and government information is obtained. There are three main sources of historical information. These are unwritten, written, and electronic. In this topic, we shall discuss the unwritten sources of historical information.
By the end of this lesson, you should be able to 1. Identify at least 4 sources of information of history and government. 2. State the advantages and disadvantages of each of the 4 sources of information on history and government. Answer the following questions. Attempt the following exercises.
Oral tradition is the passing of information from one person to another or from one generation to another by word of mouth. This information is passed through 1. Poems, 2. Proverbs, 3. Riddles, 4. Myths, 5. Discussions, 6. Interviews, 7. Stories, and 8. Folk tales. Oral traditions are very important in informing history and government. However, they have their own advantages and disadvantages. Click on the top bar to view the advantages and disadvantages of oral traditions. Advantages of oral traditions. 1. It complements other sources. 2. It makes history real and practical. 3. It is cheap. And 4. It makes history fascinating and interesting. Disadvantages of oral tradition include 1. Information may be exaggerated. 2. Some information or facts may be omitted. 3. Information given may be biased. 4. Information obtained may be inaccurate. 5. Some historical information may be forgotten due to loss of memory. And 6. Verification of facts is difficult.
The study of linguistics helped the historian to know which group of people shared a common language and origin. A good example of the language family is Bantu, which is spoken by over 400 communities in East, Central, and Southern Africa. There are only slight differences in the pronunciation and spelling in the various subjects.
Since linguistics give information about the movement of people and their relationship, it enables experts to group the languages correctly according to language families. This is one of its strengths. Other advantages are shown on your screen. However, linguistics have various disadvantages, especially due to the time it takes to gather the information. Other limitations are listed on your screen.
Archaeology is the scientific study of man's past material remains and culture, which involves the study of fossils and artifacts. Excavation is one of the methods used in archaeology. It is the process of digging up man's past material remains in order for archaeologists to reconstruct historical information. Other methods used in archaeology include survey, experimentation, and ethnoarchaeology. They are briefly defined on your screen.
Archaeology has various advantages as shown in the screen. It also has disadvantages as shown.
Anthropology is the study of human beings, their origin, development, customs, beliefs, and social relations. Paleontology is the study of early forms of plant and animal life in order to explain the early forms of life. Genetics is the scientific study of heredity and the variation of inherited characteristics of human and animal genes, which determine characteristics which are handed down from generation to generation. Geology is the scientific study of rocks. As geologists,